Don't try to help this person again. Leave them where they are. They think they already know everything. They're not listening to you. You're trying to help them. But what happens? They get upset and they start to attack you. Sometimes it happens in a subtle way, but they're reacting in a way which clearly shows that they don't like the fact that you try to point them in a certain direction. Sometimes you care about somebody so much, you want to help them. You want to show them a better way. You learned something. You read a book. You know something. You're trying to help them. You're telling them, hey, do you know you can do it this way? They don't want to hear you. They are already stuck in their ways. They will not listen. All it does is create animosity between you and them. Like I said, they think they already have it figured out, and they are taking it personally. You're trying to give somebody advice and they're taking it personally. They think it's an attack on them. They think that you are disrespecting them or trying to make them look small or insulting them in some way or underestimating them. That is not what you're trying to do. You know they're talented. You know that they're good at what they do. But you're only trying to help them so that whatever they're doing can be better. They don't see it that way. No matter how you try, you use certain language that won't cause any confusion or any drama or get them upset or mad or angry or whatever it may be. You take your time and you use certain language. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You tell them, hey, this is what I learned. This has helped me. They don't care. And sometimes what they are doing affects you. You're part of what they're doing. So you must say something. The two of you are working on something. So what they're doing affects you. You try to help them. You try to tell them, hey, this is how I see it. People take it personally. And they start to attack you. They start to say certain things to make you feel small. It's almost like a revenge thing. Not that you did anything to them, but they want to get even with you somehow because they took what you said so personally. I said, leave them where they are. Don't advise them. Don't try to help them in any way. It's like throwing pearls at swine. You're throwing pearls at swine, and the swine only hates you for it. The pig only hates you for it. Leave them where they are. Network with others. Work with somebody else. They are not ready. They are not ready to grow. They think they already know it all. And it doesn't matter what you tell them, this is how they are gonna do it. When you speak to these people, all they do is turn around and try to bring you down. Point out your faults. Oh, you said this? How about this? And they will do it in a smart way, in a subtle way. But in a smart way, they are trying to diminish you, to bring you down, to insult you, to make you feel small, to take away your confidence. Leave them alone. You don't have time for this. A lot of people, you are trying to help them, but they don't want that. They take it personally. Leave these people alone, like we've seen as we're here on this advancing channel. Click that like button. How about that? Smash the like button. Give the video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Have you seen this? You try to speak to somebody for their own good. You use kind words. You're trying to help them and it just backfires, for want of a better word. You end up being attacked. You end up being insulted. Just because you are trying to help somebody, they get mad at you. You see, you are the type of person who wants the best for others. You are the type of person who loves to see others do well. That person is there in your circle. You don't want to leave them down. You want them to rise. You are rising as the advancing one you are. You are advancing. You are this advancing man or this advancing woman. You are pressing on the upward way. You are gaining new heights every day. Constant and never-ending improvement, like Tony Robbins said. You are improving daily. You are putting in the work. You have that winner's mindset. You are winning. You want to hold somebody's hand, and you're not saying in any way that you're better than them. They have their talents, like we've seen. They have their gifts. They know what they're doing to an extent. Of course they know what they're doing. But you know that they can do so much better if they tweak certain things. Leave them there. Now sometimes what they are doing, like we've seen, they're working with you. So it's a colleague, they are working with you. The two of you are doing something together. You are part of a team. You are part of a group. So what they're doing affects you. Sometimes it means severing ties with them. Not being their enemy at all. But not working with them like you have before. Working with others. Working with other people, because familiarity breeds contempt. Sometimes you're there. You're working with the same people, you're talking to them every day, and familiarity breeds contempt. They start to take you for granted. They respect others, but not you. They are too close to you, so they start taking you for granted. We see this happen a lot in relationships. You're trying to guide, let's say, your partner, and they don't want to hear you. That is because the two of you are so close. But if somebody else tells them the same thing, it makes sense to them. They will listen. But not you. They're taking you for granted. That person who the two of you are supposed to be in love, you're in a loving relationship, it's supposed to be like that. You're trying to help them. Every time you speak to them, they get mad. All of a sudden, the two of you are cold with each other. All of a sudden, it's all about the silent treatment. They get upset because you're trying to help them. Leave this person where they are. And what can you do? Because if it's a relationship, you have to speak to people. And that is why a lot of relationships end. People don't want to give and take. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They think it's all about them. But hey, it's a relationship. I am not always right. You are not always right. We have to listen to each other and not take everything so personally. Somebody said that if you take things personally, you will be offended for the rest of your life. So it's very important to take it is very important to not take everything personally. And there they are taking things personally. Sometimes, what do people want to hear? They just want to hear, hey, you did a great job. Hey, wow, you're amazing. That is what a lot of friends want to hear. Relatives, acquaintances, colleagues, people you work with. That is what they want to hear. My goodness, they want to hear, great job. Their work sucks, great job. Or their work is good, but it can be improved. Great job. Oh, wow, this is amazing. That is all they want to hear. They want you to clap for them all of the time. It doesn't matter. They do something, say that it's great. People hate constructive criticism. People hate constructive criticism. So why should I do that to myself? Why should you make yourself a target? Why should you make them? Why should you help them and now they're attacking you? They hate constructive criticism. Sometimes they are the ones who ask for advice. They ask for advice. They ask for your opinion. And as soon as you give them your opinion, they're mad at you. I see this happen a lot in music. As a musician, somebody sends you a song, you give them your opinion, they ask for your opinion, you give them your opinion, they're mad at you because you pointed out a certain way that they can enhance a certain thing in the song. And it's not just about music, you see it in your own area of work as well, your own field of work. They ask for your view, they ask for your critique, and they only want to hear what they want to hear. So, what should you do? You can decide. You can decide to give them the advice, and perhaps they never talk to you again. That is their business. Or, you can decide to just stay quiet, or just point out something you like. And that is why people stay the same place. They only want to hear what makes them happy. They don't want to hear what makes them uncomfortable. So why should you be that person? Leave them where they are. Leave them where they are, because every time you try to give them good advice, all they do is get mad at you. And then you wonder sometimes, why is it that certain people are cold with me? I mean, I love this person, I like this person, I want the best for them. Sometimes it's because of something good that you said. You were helping them, and they felt small. People are strange. They felt small. You were not trying to make them feel small at all. Small at all. But because you pointed out a mistake, a flaw, or a way in which what they're doing can be improved, they pull away from you. And you're wondering, why isn't this person I tried to help? This person I am so good to. This person I care about. Why is it that they are not reaching out to me anymore? It's because you didn't put them on a pedestal. You didn't tell them, oh, how great everything they do is. And it's crazy, because if that is all you're doing, if you're telling them, hey, it's good, hey, it's great, they wonder. Certain people, just leave them where they are. No matter how much you talk to them, it will stay the same. No matter how much you lead the horse to the water, you can never force it to drink. No matter how you can lead it, you can lead the horse to the water, but you cannot make it drink. They won't drink. And instead of drinking, they will only hate you. They will only resent you. They will be mad at you because of it. Leave these people where they are and be here with me instead. On this advancing channel, let me tell you, we're here in nature. It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here in nature. The sun is shining. Where are the birds today? I heard them singing earlier. Yes, but remember, despite everything, it's the universe teaching you lessons. You're learning what works and what doesn't. You're learning lessons. Everything that seems like a disappointment is a blessing in disguise. The relationship between you and somebody is not the best. It's not good at all. That is happening for a reason. Perhaps you are supposed to work with somebody else. Perhaps you are supposed to be on somebody else's team. It's a wake-up call. The universe, the Most High, God is speaking to you. So although in the short term you don't like what is happening, in the short term you do not like what is happening, but you know that in the long term it is for your highest good. Isn't that a beautiful thing? To know that things are not working out right now, so it seems. Things don't work out so that things can work out. What seems like a bad situation is only a bad situation on a micro level. It's only a bad situation in the short term. But on a macro level, it's a good thing. In the long term, you will realize that it is a great thing. New opportunities will come your way. This door is closing so that new doors can be opened. That relationship, that partnership is not working out so that you can be part of a new partnership. So that you can work with new people. It is for your highest good. Remember that everything works together for good for you. Remember that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor. The entire universe is conspiring in your favor. You will get what you want. You will manifest your heart's desires. It is not always smooth sailing. Count everything a blessing. It is for your highest good. Everything is working out for you. Sometimes you have to feel the pain. Yes, in the short term. So that you can end up getting the exact thing that you want. So that you can end up manifesting your heart's desires, like we have seen as we hear in the heart of nature. Amidst the tall trees of green, where the birds are singing, the sun is shining, so much beauty here. I am sending you all of this good energy. I am sending you all of these good, positive vibrations. If you're feeling down, it's now time to feel up. If you were feeling low, it's now time to feel high. Let the birds sing. Oh yes. Oh yes, I am here to bring you the good news. And the good news is that everything is working out for you. As we hear on this channel, Thank you so much for supporting the channel via Super Thanks and via PayPal. I will have to speak about a tattoo shop. They sent me an amazing donation, and we will talk about that in another video. They know themselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wasn't able to message them because I don't think they have this. It's not possible on their PayPal. Thank you so much. That tattoo shop, you know yourself. I don't want to say the exact name because I'm not sure if I should. But thank you. And to those of you who have been so kind, thank you. I don't have to mention names. Not everybody wants their name mentioned. Thank you for your support. You are valued. You are appreciated. God bless you. Thank you. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing channel. Like the video, share the video, type a comment. I look forward to reading your comment. One love, God bless, and all the best.